Assalamu alaikum, I'm Aisha and you're watching Samar News. Here are today's headlines. US President Donald Trump attended the 47th ASEAN Summit in Malaysia on Saturday, where Thailand and Cambodia signed a historic ceasefire agreement aimed at ending months of border clashes. The deal was signed on the sidelines of the summit in the presence of Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, Thai Prime Minister Anutin Charnvirakul, and Cambodian Prime Minister Hun Manet, with Trump serving as a key witness. The agreement marks a significant diplomatic breakthrough following weeks of escalating violence along the Thai-Cambodian border that left dozens dead and displaced thousands. US President Donald Trump has imposed a fresh 10% tariff on Canadian goods after Ontario aired an advertisement featuring former US President Ronald Reagan criticising trade barriers. The commercial, broadcast during Game 1 of the World Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and Los Angeles Dodgers, highlighted Reagan's warnings that tariffs can trigger trade wars and economic harm. Japan's new Prime Minister, Sanae Takaichi, has told US President Donald Trump that strengthening the Japan-US alliance remains her government's top priority during their first phone conversation on Saturday. According to a statement posted on Takaichi's official website, she emphasized that Japan is an indispensable partner in Washington's strategic approach to China and the broader Indo-Pacific region. President Donald Trump has met briefly with Qatar's Emir, Sheikh Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, in Doha aboard Air Force One, where Trump praised Qatar as a great ally of the United States. He credited the Emir's leadership for helping establish peace in the region and said progress on Middle East peace was now believable. Meanwhile, President Trump has rolled back a Biden-era rule that tightened air pollution limits on copper smelters. The order grants a 2-year exemption for companies, citing the need to protect America's mineral independence and industrial base. The White House says stricter emission controls were threatening domestic production and could increase reliance on foreign processors. Separately, the Trump administration has prepared additional sanctions it could use to target key areas of Russia's economy if President Vladimir Putin continues to delay ending Moscow's war in Ukraine. US officials have also told European counterparts that they support the EU using frozen Russian assets to buy US weapons for Kyiv. And Washington has held nascent internal conversations about leveraging Russian assets held in the US to support Ukraine's war effort. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio says Taiwan should have no reason to worry about the upcoming US-China trade talks in Malaysia. Speaking to reporters en route to Asia, Rubio made it clear that Washington will not trade its support for Taiwan in exchange for economic concessions from Beijing. The second round of Pakistan-Afghanistan negotiations has wrapped up its initial sessions in Istanbul, with both sides pushing to finalise a lasting framework for border peace. Officials say the talks built on the Doha Agreement could continue for another 3 days. Pakistan is seeking a verifiable system to monitor cross-border militancy and prevent further attacks by groups like the TTP, while Afghanistan's team also says it remains committed to peace and stability. Meanwhile, Defence Minister Khawaja Asif says that although Afghanistan appears willing to maintain peace, failure to reach an agreement in Istanbul could mean open war. He confirmed that no violations have occurred in the past few days and that both sides are adhering to the truce. Chief of Army Staff Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir and Egyptian President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi have agreed to boost coordination on strategic, economic and security matters. According to the military's media wing, the meeting took place in Cairo, in which the leaders highlighted long-standing ties between the two countries and reaffirmed shared goals for regional peace and stability. During his visit, the army chief also met Egypt's defense officials and the Grand Imam of Al-Azhar. Security forces have foiled a major terrorist attack in North Waziristan. According to the military's media wing, 3 India-backed Khawarij terrorists were killed during an intelligence-based operation. Troops also destroyed an explosives-laden vehicle being prepared for a suicide strike, preventing what officials called a large-scale tragedy. A clearance operation is still underway in the area. The ISPR says forces remain committed to wiping out terrorism under the ongoing Azma Istehkam campaign. Pakistan and Iran have taken a major step forward in strengthening bilateral ties, agreeing to launch joint initiatives in logistics, trade and transport. The decision comes during high-level talks in Islamabad, where federal ministers Abdul Aleem Khan, Jam Kamal Khan and Hanif Abbasi met with Iranian Minister Fazana Sadiq, who is currently visiting Pakistan. During the meeting, both sides agreed to establish a joint committee aimed at resolving trade challenges along the Pakistan-Iran border. That's all for now. For more updates, visit www.samar.tv. Thank you for watching Samar News.